Good morning, all. Signing number 5 of the summer is in the building for Norwich City. Not much of a surprise. We kind of all knew it. It's been coming for a little while. Slightly unusual situation that Billy Gilmour was in isolation after his Scotland duty, missed their final game at the Euros. But it was the Euros which really cast this guy into the stratosphere, temporarily at least, in football terms. Everybody has been heaping praise on him. He'd come through at Chelsea with a big reputation anyway, but a really, really impressive performance against England at the Euros has really meant that he needs to be playing regular football next season. Chelsea have decided that Norwich is the best option for him, which you would imagine is a lot to do with Daniel Farke having a good relationship with Thomas Tuchel. They were at Borussia Dortmund for the same period of time, almost exactly. Farke worked in pre-season with Tuchel with the first team as well while they were at Dortmund, in the same way that Matt Gill was allowed to with Norwich under Farke previously. So they've got that good relationship. The quotes which are put out there, and this has all literally just been confirmed in the last few minutes, so everybody's digesting the news, although that picture did leak yesterday, didn't it, of him at Colney, and we've known it's coming for a little while. But Daniel highlights thanking Chelsea to start with, highlights that Norwich's track record of youth development with players like Godfrey, Maddison, Cantwell, Aarons, we all know the story, don't we, has played a big part in that. Says he's delighted to bring in Gilmour because obviously they were short of midfield options. But these, I think, are the key quotes, which I'll read to you from Daniel Farke on the club's official website. We got the feeling that he can help us a lot with his ability to link the play, his technical qualities, and also his work against the ball. From the football point of view, but also from his character, he is the perfect fit to our squad. He will help us to achieve our targets. We still have to keep in mind there is an unbelievably young guy and that he hasn't played regularly on this level. We have to give him some time and space to improve and find his rhythm. All in all, we get the feeling that he can help us achieve our targets and he's a perfect fit for us. So, as we've all been sort of speculating in recent days, we'll have to see what the knock-on effect of this is with Ollie Skipp. He's, of course, one that Norwich want. Stuart Webber is on record as saying that, but Nuno Espirito Santo, the former Wolves boss, is going to be the new Spurs manager. He's been unveiled and has talked about the importance of youth. So we'll see in the next month or two, through to that August 30th deadline, whether Gilmour is pretty much Skipp's replacement or whether they'll just keep that loan slot, because you only get 2 Premier League loans that you can add, whether they'll keep that for Skipp right through till the end. But for now, he adds to that midfield mix after Mario Vrancic and Alex Tete left at the end of last season. Marcus Stiepermann has also been released in the last few days after they came to a mutual agreement to end his contract early, as well as Mo Leitner, although we didn't expect him to be in. So this follows on from the additions of Milot Rashica and Angus Gunn last week. Yesterday, Ben Gibson and Dimitris Giannoulis had their loans made permanent, again, as expected, but still good to have that over the line. And given that most of the players will be back in from the start of next week to really kick off their fitness testing, still 2 weeks today until the first friendly, which is at Kings Lynn, when things will really kick off as they build towards that Liverpool game in mid-August, August 14th, I think it is, isn't it? The Saturday night televised kickoff, which is the Premier League opener for Norwich. And we're starting to see the squad really take shape now, aren't we? The fans are starting to get the bit between their teeth, starting to see where Daniel Farke is heading, and Stuart Webber, of course. And there's more work to be done, no doubt about it. There's still some fringe players who we're not expecting to be involved. Your likes of Closer, Tribal, Dermich, they need their situations sorted. We saw Josh Martin go out on loan to MK Dons yesterday. I'm sure more young players will be going out on loan again soon. And there's still plenty of work to do, but still plenty of time. But I think there's enough in the bag already now to get City fans just that little bit excited and certainly anticipating the start of pre-season and excited to see what's going to happen. It's been a busy few days, and I should just point out as well, this is just a short, sharp video for a bit of snap reaction. Window Watch is our main piece of video content on a Friday. That's at 1 o'clock. Paddy and Connor will be driving that today because I'm going to be driving elsewhere this afternoon. So they will be getting deeper into all these issues, looking at the latest transfer lines. You can catch up with them on all the Pink 'Un channels, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at 1 p.m. But for now, Billy Gilmour has arrived at Norwich City, confirmed season-long loan from Chelsea. And it's going to be really interesting to see how he develops, because if you remember Ollie Skip at the start of last season, he came with a huge reputation as well. Jose Mourinho had said he's going to be a future captain of Tottenham. And in the end, we could see very much why they think so highly of him. And all Norwich fans hope they will see him in yellow and green again one day. We'll park that for the time being. But for those first 2 or 3 games in particular, there was a bit of naivety in there. You could see he was getting up to speed, and that was in the Championship at a very similar age to Gilmour. Gilmour's going to be doing that in the Premier League, and we all know how difficult that start Norwich have got is. Liverpool, Man City, Leicester, Arsenal. It's going to be a real baptism of fire for him. But the slight difference with him compared to Skip is that he's already represented Scotland. I think it's 5 caps he's already got, and we've just seen him play very, very well against England, the star of the show almost. Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira, Frank Lampard, Sir Alex Ferguson. Any major football name you can think of pretty much in British football has praised Billy Gilmour, it seems, at some point in the last year or two. We've got a story going online. I think may already be up there, or certainly going up shortly, which Connor has been sorting, which has got all those quotes. And producer Tony as well has produced a nice sort of film poster, which you'll be able to see on social media. There we go, right on cue, which has all the little comments from these guys. So there's a lot of hype, but I think, as Daniel has immediately tried to do that, it's just to calm down that hype a little bit, give the guy a little bit of freedom, because it's unlikely he's going to be able to produce the goods straight away. We've still got to find out how that midfield mix is going to settle down. Kenny McLean, Lucas Rupp, Jakob Sorensen, the other names in the mix at the moment, but almost certainly going to be one. It could even be 1 plus Skip. It's still early doors, really, in the transfer window. But for now, it's good to have that one through the door. And I think a bit of a coup. I think this will probably be one that a lot of other Premier League clubs, certainly ones who are potentially going to be down in the bottom half of the table this season as well, are going to look at this and think Norwich mean business. So let's hope it pays off. Thanks very much for watching. And as I say, window watch at 1 p.m. Paddy and Connor will be with you then.